That's why I was so much on a bully. Like, you don't understand. That's why I was so much like, run down. Him. I want that. Give me that. Him. I want him. Why? Because I wasn't given a fair shot. Why? Because my color, my skin, bro.
People, yesterday 6ix9ine went on the Dancer Project podcast and he went to talk about a whole lot of things. And one of the things he talked about was to the reason why he was unsuccessful as an A-list rapper. People, 6ix9ine is making the claim that the reason why he's unsuccessful is because he's Latino. Here's what he had to say about it.
And this is the elephant in the room, because I'm black, I could get away with it. Me, I'm Spanish, right? I rap in a hip hop dominated African American game, right? Because I said it, I'm gonna say it on this interview too. I'm resilient because I'm one of one. There's no Latino rapper who's big right now, and like I said, I'm gonna give y'all the option to make $5,000 right now.
Hi.
Right? If y'all give me, and I'm not narrowing it down, I'm just saying facts. The rap game, you know what's rap?
Yeah.
Right? Rap is hip hop, right? Every time I ask this question, I say, yo, give me a Latino rapper who made it mainstream. Mainstream meaning like top 10 Billboard. That's mainstream, right? Yeah. Mainstream is A-list celebrity. A-list celebrity, you go to Japan, you go to North Dakota, you go to Kenya, you go to South Africa, you go to Estonia, these places, and they like, that's an A-list celebrity. I know who that is, right? Give me a Latino rapper, Latin, Spanish, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, who made it in the top 10 as rappers.
Right now, there is nobody.
No, in the last 20 years, I'll give you Fat Joe, I'll give you...
Yeah, not facts, that's what I'm saying, right? There is nobody.
There's nobody because Spanish people are not allowed to rap. If you Spanish, go make reggaeton, go make Suavemente, go make the shit that the Dominican is playing in the bodega before you ask for a bacon, egg, and cheese. You know what I mean?
What about D-Baby?
So that's D-Baby has never had a top 10.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. I don't want to say something and then niggas call me out. D-Baby's not top 10. Let's do it. D-Baby, thank you.
Bless.
D-Baby is not a top 10, you know what I mean? D-Baby got his following. He's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
He got that Mexican following, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't wanna cut you out. I'll give y'all 5,000 right now. I mean, you said there's none. I'll give you 5,000 right now if you give me 5 Latino rappers who actually got let in the game.
I think it's Pitbull, now, and I don't know if you can count Pitbull.
Pitbull's pop. All right, cool. He raps on his pops. I'll let you in. But you think people was like, yo, I want to hear rap right now. Play me Pitbull? You know what I mean?
Yeah, word.
Be with a girl in the car. Any girl that, you know, it's our mix, like, oh yeah, talk that hot shit.
Facts.
And they say, play that Pitbull. Tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, uno, dos. I know you want. No way, like that's, and I respect to Pitbull, but this is rap. This is the gutter. This is the streets. Latin people, and we so brainwashed, right? Like I'm just gonna say it. We so much riders. Cause if we realize that, you know what I mean? We just be like, yo, let us in. We not trying to take y'all food. Let us in. We want to eat too. You Puerto Rican, right? Yeah. We just spoke about it. You Puerto Rican, but you know Spanish enough to defend yourself with your family members.
Yeah.
So what? Cause I'm Spanish, I can't eat. I'm taking that. I want that. I want to eat. Don't take food out of my family's house. I'm born in the same environment you at. We born with a liquor store in the corner. We born with a bodega in the corner. Let me in. You know what I mean? And that's so to answer your question, how I deal with that, I'm the definition of resilience, but I'm mad. I'm frustrated because people don't see it. I talk so much facts, they like, shut him up, get him out of here. Because we don't want people to know the facts. This is facts. Y'all could cut me off and be like, yo, listen, 6ix9ine, we f with you, bro, but you talking shit right now. Just shut the f
I'll say this, listen, 6ix9ine, we didn't skip any.
Now, people, I'll just come out and say this. This is complete BS. I do agree with 6ix9ine that people dislike him a whole lot, but I don't think it's because he's Hispanic. There's plenty of Hispanic rappers. Granted, they might not have top 10 Billboard hits, but I'm not going to use the fact that they're Hispanic. See, in rap culture, we love Hispanics so much. Hispanics and Latinos are the only other race that we allow to say nigga. But not only that, Latinos have always been a part of hip-hop. Hip-hop started as a multicultural movement in the Bronx. Puerto Rican and Dominican DJs, dancers, and graffiti artists were there from the beginning, right next to the black artists. DJ Charlie Chase, Crazy Legs, Fat Joe, Big Pun, even Cardi B. Cardi B is one of the biggest artists in the world today. She's literally the biggest female rapper today, along with Nicki Minaj. Now, granted, some people might say, oh, Cardi B's black. I always looked at her as a Hispanic woman. And granted, those two things aren't mutually exclusive. You can be black and Hispanic, Afro-Latino, but Cardi B is absolutely Latino. And we love her, right? Now, the backlash against 6ix9ine, it's not about him being Latino, it's about character and credibility. See, hip-hop, it values authenticity, loyalty, and respect from the cultural roots. 6ix9ine lost credibility because he co-opted gang culture for an image and clout. He snitched on his crew after using their image to rise for fame, and I know what he likes to say, oh, I snitched, but I didn't snitch on my friends. It doesn't really matter if you guys were friends or not. You guys were a part of a crew that made money together, and then you still snitched on them. And he's antagonized other artists and communities for publicity. These actions broke the code of culture, something that has nothing to do with race or ethnicity. Many non-black artists have succeeded in hip-hop precisely because they respected the community. See, hip-hop, its criticism is selective, but it's not racial. Plenty of non-black rappers like Eminem, Logic, Bad Bunny, Ice Spice, Anuel, they're all accepted and even celebrated. The common factor is respect for the culture. It's not their ethnicity. 6ix9ine's problem is that he repeatedly disrespected the same culture that built him, and then he tried to play victim when they pushed back on him. See, 6ix9ine, he benefits from the same culture he critiques. Ironically, 6ix9ine uses the aesthetics, slang, and credibility of black hip-hop culture to launch his career. He didn't face systemic exclusion because of being Hispanic. He was embraced. He went viral. He got massive mainstream success. He got mainstream support until his actions caught up to him. We even allowed him to say nigga, and still to this day. And personally, I'll speak to me. I was always a fan of 6ix9ine, even from high school. And I saw that he liked to use the excuse, oh, but before I snitched, they hated on me before I snitched, and it's because I'm Latino. And 6ix9ine, I love 6ix9ine, right? But let's be honest, the reason why they disliked 6ix9ine before he snitched was because before he snitched, there was already, PDF allegations on him. Now, finally, 6ix9ine, he's always weaponized this identity as a shield. By saying hip-hop doesn't like me because I'm Hispanic, he's reframing the conversation to avoid accountability. It turns criticism of his choices into supposed racial discrimination. That's not only false, it's manipulative and unfair to many Latino artists who have earned their respect in the culture. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Y'all like 6ix9ine? Y'all don't like 6ix9ine? I'm out.